fans, and welcome to Lush Live Innovation Unleashed. Thank you so much for joining us. We're really excited to have this opportunity to take you live behind the scenes of what has been a majorly big year for product invention and innovation for us. I'm really excited to have you guys hanging out with us for the next hour. My name is Jeff, and if we don't know each other, I'm going to be your host for the next hour. I am a brand and product trainer for Lush North America, and I'm coming to you real time from beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, where our headquarters for Lush North America is. And in fact, under this very same roof is the actual Lush factory, so those kitchens where we hand make all of our products. And as we are going through tonight's events, we have a lot of really exciting things to talk about, and going to do our best to give you as much of a behind-the-scenes look at exactly what is going on with Lush. So if you didn't know, this year, 2015, is a really big year for us. It actually marks our 20th birthday. So you may know that our brand started in May, actually, of 1995 in Poole, which is a small fishing village on the south coast of England. And ever since, really, our product inventors have been sort of pushing the envelope when it comes to creating the freshest cosmetics in the world, really being innovative and creative, and using those great, fresh, and natural ingredients for their effects on your skin and hair and mind. And so really, to mark our 20th birthday, those exact same product inventors and founders have been hard at work inventing tons of new product. And really, that's our goal for the next hour, is to unleash, literally, that innovation and show you all of the amazing new things that are hitting our shelves and our website have for the last few weeks and will be in the coming months. So what I want to do is make sure that you guys are participating as much as possible. So using the hashtag LushLive, follow along with us on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Instagram, because we want to hear your questions. I've built lots of time into the next hour where I'm going to answer really whatever it is you want to know about the new product or questions you've always wanted to ask a Lush trainer. So make sure you're telling us what you think and what you want to know. And also, I am happy to say that we have got tons of brand new product that I cannot wait to give away. So our social team is working really hard behind the scenes as we speak to send out trivia questions your way. So keep an eye out for those on the same social channels and answer them as quickly as you can for your chance to win one of 20 new gift boxes that we're really excited to send out. So ask us your questions, get involved. We're going to be taking you behind the scenes at sneak peeks of new product. And actually, just a couple walls over, my friend Nicola is in the actual Lush factory preparing some new product as well. So Nicola, why don't you say hi to the folks at home?
Thanks, Jeff. Well, good evening. My name is Nicola, and I'm your other host for tonight. I'm very excited to be with you. I'm here from the factory right here in Vancouver. I'm actually the manager of the Robson Street shop in Vancouver, and I've been with Lush for almost 10 years. And I'm so excited to celebrate over 20 years of innovation and creativity within Lush. Our founders have been absolutely super busy creating over 200 new products. We just opened a shop in London, Oxford Street, London in the UK. So any of you guys from England over here, you want to make sure you check out that shop. It's 3 stories with packed full of new products, brand new inventions and innovations, and really exciting to see them demoed right there in front of you. Tonight, we're going to get a little sneak peek of how we actually make the products, how they're, because you guys know everything is handmade, whether it's your lipstick or your bath bomb, every single item is handmade, fresh for you. Tonight, we're going to have a little look at some of our fresh face masks being made, and also see some brand new products that will be rolling out to the shops. So I know you're really excited. You might have already checked out online some of the products that are coming out. I know today we launched brand new shower products. So use the hashtag LushLive to join the conversation, and we can have a little look further into that. So we're going to head back over to Jeff. I believe he's making up some beautiful concoctions and creating some of our beautiful shower gels. So over to you, Jeff.
All right, so we can see lots of exciting things happening behind the scenes in the Lush factory, and we're going to spend really as much time as we can heading back there and hanging out with Nicola and some of our compounders making the products. You guys can see really what goes into these exciting brand new products, see them from our perspective, really. But in the meantime, I've got my friend Rosie here.
Hey. Yay.
And Rosie is actually, like me, is a trainer for Lush North America. So she's our trainer based in the Vancouver factory. So Rosie, how long have you worked for Lush Manufacturing?
It is 6 years now. I've worked in both the Vancouver factories and the Toronto factories. So.
Great, so we're in good hands.
Yeah.
And for those of you guys using Lush products at home, which I'm sure is most of you, I would actually venture to say Rosie's probably had her hands on many of those. So perhaps a familiar face as well.
Yep.
So with really this focus on innovation, exciting new ingredients, exciting new products, we're going to dive right into our first real sneak peek at brand new product that is coming out this year by starting with our shower gel and shower cream range, as well as our shower jellies. So we have things like fresh fruit juices, ethically sourced oils and butters, the finest essential oils in the world. These are really all ways that Lush inventors have put let's say their stamp on something maybe sort of traditional like a body wash or a shower gel, and using that fresh perspective to make Lush products really effective. And we do see a lot of these launching. Many of these products actually hit our website today. So brand new shower gels, shower jellies, shower
Exciting.
creams, very exciting
Very
stuff.
exciting.
And I think Rosie actually has a sneak peek of a Halloween product which is still coming down the pipeline, but you can say you saw it here first.
Maybe.
So what are we up to, Rose?
All right, so tonight we are going to be doing a couple of infusions. An infusion is basically a tea that we use for our products.
Great.
That's full of natural ingredients. It's going to add a little bit of extra effect to the water that we're adding to the product.
Nice.
Yeah, so tonight we're going to be making an infusion for Don't Rain on My Parade shower gel.
Great.
And Lord of Misrule shower cream.
Ooh,
Very
very
exciting
exciting.
stuff. Yeah.
So our Don't Rain on My Parade, this is a brand new year-round shower gel that actually just went live on our website today, so you may have seen it. If not, now is a really good chance to go check this out. I do love to smell this one.
Give me a sniff.
Oh yeah, of course. And then, like we mentioned, we promised you sneak peeks, so we've got one right here up at the very beginning of the show. Lord of Misrule Shower Cream is a Halloween product. So you might have seen us tease this one on Instagram a few days ago, but now you can say you saw it here first, as Rosie's showing us exactly what goes into this brand new shower cream.
One of my
please.
faves.
Thank you.
So good.
All right, so let's save our excitement for just a moment
Yeah.
here. Let's talk about Don't Rain on My Parade.
All right.
What are we doing to prepare the base for this?
All right, so what we're going to do is take some whole sweet violet leaf as well as some whole vanilla pod.
Great.
And we're just going to,
Move this out of your way.
put those right together. And we're going to make a giant tea bag.
Oh, great. So it's like we're actually making these from scratch
Exactly.
to create that base.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So if you would like to do the honors and fill up this
Oh, sure.
bowl there.
Yeah, I guess just like making a cup of tea at home, you need a good batch of nice, warm
Exactly.
water.
All right.
I'm going to let Rosie do the honors because she's the expert here.
So we are going to leave this in our hot water for 20 minutes, and you can see
Oh,
we
wow.
already have our beautiful ingredients.
Oh, yeah, I can also already
In
smell
there.
that sweet violet
Yeah.
leaf and the
Vanilla pod.
Oh, yeah, if you have never really smelled just pure vanilla pods, we're actually using the first fair trade vanilla in the world, and these come from Uganda and are really fragrant and really sweet. And oh, yeah, that's beautiful.
Great, yeah. So after we've done our infusion, we're also going to be adding blueberry juice,
Nice.
fresh blueberry juice to our product, and that's going to add some antioxidant effect.
Oh, great. Yeah, so adding those fresh ingredients, again, one of those ways that we like to increase the effects, and I'm sure in this case too, gives it that beautiful blue color from all that fresh
Yeah,
juice.
definitely.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, like I said, Don't Rain on My Parade is available now on our website. And for Lush fans out there, you might actually recognize this fragrance as a little bit of a throwback. It is a vanilla and violet perfume that we used to carry called Tuka Tuka. So any fans of that one will recognize that that really sweet kind of, we always said, a flirty fragrance
Yeah.
in this new shower gel. But I know they want to know about Lord of Misrule. So
Yes, definitely. All right, so this one also has an infusion, and what we're going to be doing with this one, love the smell of these.
Oh yeah, what is this?
Give that a whiff.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
using some dried patchouli leaves.
Gorgeous.
As well as some whole black peppercorns. So both of those ingredients are very warming and grounding.
Nice.
And it's really perfect for this time of year. So,
Totally. Yeah, you get into Halloween, you want that warming, spicy fragrance, or you're just a fan of those things, like I am.
Yeah.
Now, also, Rosie, we're saying that Lord of Misrule is a shower cream, so not just a traditional shower gel. How is that different?
All right, yeah. So we have taken our shower gel and we've added some moisturizing properties to it by adding oils and butters. In this case, it's wheat germ oil.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so really elevating skincare in the shower.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. So taking, again, something maybe traditional and adding that innovative spin. So we've got many new shower products available on the website now, and you can say that you saw Lord of Misrule here first on Lush Live. And I'm actually really excited to announce that shortly after we finish Lush Live today around 6 o'clock, we are going to be able to upload a very, very small quantity of limited sizes of the Lord of Misrule shower cream. If you want to get one, you'll be able to do that about 20 minutes after we finish up today. They'll go up on the website. So
Get it.
Yeah, get it because you'll enjoy it. And if you didn't, we'll have it out for Halloween too. So what I want to do now, while Rosie is finishing that up and you guys are all being excited about the Lord of Misrule shower cream, maybe is answer a few of the questions that you guys have been submitting. So my social team sending a few of these out now. So just if I'm going to take a look here at what you guys want to know. All right, so one of our first questions here comes from Raquel Miranda on Instagram. So hi, Raquel. Wants to know if we can make a product to help diminish the appearance of acne scars. That is a great question. One thing that I always like to say is that with 40 plus years of expertise inventing skincare and using natural ingredients, you find a lot of unique products with the effects of those fresh ingredients. If you look at the range already, I think what you might notice is lots of fresh fruit juices and ingredients like fresh lemon juice, fresh papaya, fresh pineapple juice. Those are all going to have natural sort of enzymatic effects, which will brighten the skin. And I always recommend those for making the skin appear smooth in a very, very sort of natural way. So I'd recommend checking out products like the Kalamazoo beard and face wash. Actually, even if you don't have a beard, the fresh pineapple in there can be very brightening for the skin. Or using moisturizers like Gorgeous or Enzymium, which have those fresh fruit juice. So I'd recommend you try those, and I think you will notice, along with things like ocean salt packed with enzymes that are going to help to give the skin that glow. So good question.
One of
Thank
my
you for that.
favorites.
Ocean salt?
Yes.
Yes, I bet you've made some ocean salt in your day too.
Maybe a little batch
A little
here
bit,
or there.
yeah. We've also got, so a question coming from 1989 Sheerans. Thank you for sending your question our way. Wants to know, can we please talk about upcoming holiday product? Well, happy Halloween.
Yep.
One down. And I can tell you with Christmas, obviously well in the works and lots of innovation coming there, we're going to keep that a little bit secret. But if you stick around for a little while, you will notice there's going to be some new bath time innovations, which will be coming out around the same time as Christmas.
So stick around.
Stick around because we are going to show you those and you will get a chance to see behind the scenes. So good one. And I would like to answer one more here. Where did we go? All right. Oh, yeah. So Nadia, Chronicles of Nadia on Instagram asks, will you guys ever create a body splash for women? Ooh. So that sounds lovely, right? I know that you would carry the men's dirty body spray, but I was hoping there would be something for women as well. So one thing I always like to point, it's actually one of the reasons why I work here, and I know it says for a lot of us, but at Lush we always say we're not prescriptive, and we like to think outside of the gender box. So a product like dirty body spray isn't just for men. It can be used by anybody. And so if you like the fragrance, I say go for it. Right? And then, of course, if you've been into one of our shops, you know it is packed with scent. And with our range of Gorilla perfumes, there really is hopefully something for everybody. So I say think outside the label or think outside the box and find the scent that suits you the most, right? And you also will notice if it is that big body spray format that you like, and maybe if dirty isn't your number one favorite, you might have seen, if you guys have been to Oxford Street, which is that global flagship store where all new product starts its life at Lush from now on, they have expanded their range of body sprays. So if you're lucky enough to go to England, you might be able to see a wider range there. But who knows, cross fingers and toes, all those products may make their way to North America.
Always exciting things happening around here.
Absolutely.
So you never know.
You never know, right? So that's a few questions out of the way. What I want to do is make sure that you guys get a chance to see behind the scenes. We want to check in with what Nicola is up to in manufacturing. So let's head over to Nicola in our fresh room and see what she's up to.
Wow, that looks so amazing. I think I can smell that earthy patchouli from here. It makes me want a lovely cup of tea. So no time for a break right now. We're in the fresh room, as you can see, and we've got some really exciting things to show you. I know you love to see the products actually being made, and we did just see some infusions, but now we're actually going to head over and see how our fresh face masks are actually created. So if you come over here with me, we've got Dan over here. So, hi Dan, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you, Nicola?
I'm great, thank you. So, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been with Lush?
I've been with Lush for a little over 5 years now. Have my hand in a little bit of everything, but first and foremost, I love compounding, and that's what I stick with doing.
Awesome.
Very passionate about it, as all of us who do it are, and it's just, you come to work happy and can't wait to get started and see what you get to make that day. So.
Great. And what's your favorite product to make?
Oh, favorite is a tough one. Probably in the fresh room, Volcano.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the foot mask.
Yeah, the Volcano foot mask. It's
Beautiful.
amazing. It's a nice menthol foot mask. It feels amazing, super relaxing. One of my favorite things to do after a long day making product. Throw some of that on and just kick my feet up and feel it do its magic.
That one is really awesome. I know that one has the most incredible, like fresh ingredients like tomatoes and papaya in there too,
and
right?
some potato as well.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
amazing.
Too many to remember.
But we don't have time to see that one being made right now. What we're gonna do is have a look at Don't Look at Me Fresh Face Mask. So I know this is one of your guys' favorite. It's all over Instagram right now, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're gonna see how it works. So what have you been starting on already then?
So you've walked in as I've so far added the glycerin and tofu mix.
Okay, so tofu.
Yeah, we use a silicon tofu. Being a silicon tofu, it's submerged, so we strain it, get as much of the moisture as we can out, and then mix it in with the glycerin. Glycerin being a natural humectant, it's really good for absorbing moisture and bring it to the skin.
Great, and then the tofu has all of those beautiful fatty acids in them too. So I think the tofu and the glycerin together are really going to work to hydrate the skin.
You've done your homework, that's exactly right.
I know it well. All right, what's going in next
That's
then?
all I've done so far.
Okay.
Next, we've got the lemon juice.
Great.
Yeah. So,
So gorgeous.
yeah, this mask has nearly 20% lemon juice. So this stuff is great for your skin. It's great for cleansing. It's a great toner. So it's just a really nice ingredient.
Great.
And obviously, give it a little
I know.
smell. Smells,
I can smell it.
Smells fantastic.
Just want to drink it.
So
Nice and sour.
Add that in there.
So fresh organic lemon juice that we use, it actually also kills bacteria. So great one to help with little pimples and things like that.
Excellent
too.
point.
Great. So what's going in next?
Up next is a new raw material for the fresh room. This is a rice milk.
Okay.
Yep. So,
Got some rice milk.
yep, add that in. And then we'll chase that with another new one, rice syrup.
Ooh, this is super gloopy.
Yeah.
I love the texture of this. So the rice syrup, the rice milk, they're also like hydrating ingredients as
Absolutely,
well, right?
yeah. And it's very good for softening the skin.
Great.
Get that in there, being a little thicker. I'm gonna scoop this one in. All right.
Oh my God, it looks like honey. It's so gorgeous. Such a beautiful texture.
An equally yet very different, wonderful smell than honey.
True.
Yeah, love this one. All right.
So about how much of these masks do you get out every week or every day?
Every
I should
week,
say?
yeah, every Monday, Tuesday is when we make our BioFresh, and we make all 11 every week.
Yeah.
Make sure we get them fresh to shops by Wednesdays, but each mask is, we're hitting the ballpark of 200 kilos a mask these days, which
Wow.
is pretty impressive.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and Toronto then on the East Coast taking care of a slightly heavier load than that even still. So these things fly off the shelves, and for a reason.
Amazing. Yeah, so we have the factory, the manufacturing on the West Coast. It's for Vancouver makes all of the West Coast, and Toronto makes all of the East Coast, right?
That's right.
Great. Fantastic. So
Right.
what's going in now? Oh, we've got the beautiful bright blue.
Yep. So next we'll be adding the bentone. So bentone is a seaweed derivative.
Great.
And it's used in most of our fresh masks, a lot of our other products as well. It's an amazing natural thickening agent.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So not much of a smell or anything, but
Yeah.
has an incredible physical effect on the products themselves.
Great. And seaweed has more minerals than any plant on earth,
That's
so really nutritious for the
absolutely
skin as
true.
well.
So I'm gonna have to blend these together now to
Okay.
get the Bentone whizzed in there. We'll get this a little closer, just to the edge here.
I'll move some of your bowls out of the way. Wow, that color
Here, I'll
looks
see if I can
amazing.
give you guys a little view here of what's going on. I don't know if you can see that or not, but if you know, don't look at me. You can see it start to come to life after that one. All right.
All right, so how did the name Don't Look at Me, how did they come up with that? I know you know a little bit about the story of that.
It's no surprise, and it's no secret to us that we know that you guys watching, Lushies out there, love taking selfies with face masks. So we thought we'd give you something to play with, and we created this wonderful mask with this vibrant color to make those face masks a little more fun to take pictures of yourself with.
Super blue color, really fun. Maybe we can see some selfies from you guys as well. So if you're using that hashtag Lush Live, take a couple of selfies, go check out your fridge and see what you guys have and show us what you've got.
Perfect.
All right, we should probably move on here. What else have we got here?
So we
All right.
got a little muru butter,
Beautiful.
another new one. And this is a fantastic, fantastic raw material. We sourced this from Brazil.
From Brazil,
From
okay.
Brazil, yeah.
Great.
And it's very protective and softening, sorry. Just something
Yeah.
on my mind here. But yeah, it's just like, it's a miracle butter. I love this stuff.
Beautiful butter. I know we use this butter in some of our other products too, but you've already melted this down, right?
Yeah, so in order for it to blend properly, I melt it down.
Great, and we're going to pour that right
Add that in.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and then
It's like baking a cake.
last but not least of the liquids here.
Oh my gosh.
Can,
I can smell this. This is gorgeous.
so this is our perfume. And can you tell me, maybe, do you smell anything that's in there?
Wow, I smell happiness right now. It's got a lot of neroli oil in there and
Absolutely.
grapefruit, I believe, right?
Perfect.
So these are like uplifting and
Yeah,
refreshing.
it's vibrant, kind of wakes you up a little bit.
Okay.
So I'll add that in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Neroli actually has been proven to increase serotonin in the brain. Fun fact, if you want
Whoa.
to cheer yourself up, put on one of these face masks.
Okay. So now we add our final two ingredients.
All right.
This is a white rice ground to act as an exfoliant. Sorry about that.
Exfoliate the skin.
Yeah, it
Beautiful.
exfoliates the skin. And yeah, it's a nice touch for such a softening mask.
Yeah.
It really breaks down any of the skin that might need to be washed away and make way
Definitely.
for those other raw materials to soften the rest of the skin that's hiding
Great.
beneath.
And it's nice to exfoliate the skin every now and then as well because it helps to clean out the pores. All right, so we're going to add in that last ingredient, which is the kaolin, I believe, and that's going to add as a thickening agent too and deep clean the pores.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. We're going to
All right,
add that in.
A little messier.
And you know what? Before you mix that all up, I have a little thing to show you guys as well. So we've got our Don't Look at Me face mask right here. So I don't know if you can see, but we've actually got a picture of Dan on the back here. So our fresh face mask, it tells you who made it, when it was made, and when you can use it by. And I think that before you put that in, Dan, why don't we give them a little selfie too? You want to try some?
Oh, goodness. Let's do it.
Let's get it on. Okay, I might have a little bit too much
Oh.
here, but let's try it. Okay, we got a little blue. Here we go.
Okay, let's go. Come on. Give
Okay,
me some more.
okay.
That's not enough.
That's, okay. We'll do that for right now.
Okay.
All right. We'll take a selfie and put it on our Instagram. Here we go.
Perfect. That's a good one.
Let's see yours. We'll send you back to Jeff, and we'll see you guys in a little while. Bye-bye.
All right, well, we can see, obviously, that we here in the factory like to have as much fun with the products as you guys do at home. So keep an eye out on those social channels for Dan's selfie because it will be coming your way soon. And please, make sure that you're sending us your pictures, and we want to see your fresh mask selfies. I know as soon as I'm done this gig, I'm going to be checking social media and see what crazy things you guys sent in. Hashtag Lush Live. Make sure that you're using it, and make sure you're sending us your questions because I want to keep answering those burning things, what you've always wanted to know about Lush. That's what we're here for. And actually, speaking of, so we talked about new shower products. Many of these have gone live on our website. So things like the Comforter Moisturizing Shower Cream smells the same as the best-selling Bubble Bar, that black currant vanilla fragrance.
Lovely. Beautiful. This is my personal favorite. This is full of peach juice, has that lovely Thousand Kisses fragrance from Days Gone By as well.
Yeah, Yeah, so a lot of new favorites to be had.
Yeah.
Don't forget that the Lord of Misrule shower cream is going to be on sale for a very limited time, for very limited quantities. About 20 minutes after we finish up this evening, around 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And actually, just speaking of questions, I did have one from... Where are you here? Olivia Noon on Instagram asked about the Refresher Shower Jelly. So I thought I would answer right now. Wanting to know what's inside. So we have a fresh lemon infusion, really getting all the effects of the essential oil in the peel and also the enzymic cleansing action of the juice. And a really invigorating lemon scent with lemon myrtle and lemon essential oil, of course. I'll let Rosie
Pass
smell
it
that.
over.
Yeah.
Zing.
Zing. So lots of really exciting new shower products to check out, and those are all available now. But this is not the only thing that we've started to see hit our website and hit our shop shelves, but we have seen a fully innovated range of hand and foot care. So we thought we would take a few moments really to introduce you to some of those and how these unique products work. So I know Rosie had a few personal favorites.
Definitely. So personal combination that I absolutely love is salted coconut hand scrub. This guy, I'm just going to use it right now.
Yeah, please.
Why not? So this is full of fine sea salt for
great.
a nice exfoliating action, but it also has some silken tofu in there, which is a
Gorgeous.
really innovative ingredient for softening effects. There is also coconut oil in there, really, really moisturizing.
Yeah, lots of rich proteins
Yeah.
in ingredients like tofu. And I think maybe if you can see on camera, I think fans of products like ocean salt and especially maybe the self-preserving formula, you'll really like that silky feeling that you get from a scrub like this. It's still gentle enough for hands, which Rosie is obviously a master of handmade product.
So after, I'm going to rinse this off. As I said before, I had a combination that I loved. Rinse this off. If you want to kind of add a little bit more of a luxurious treatment, this is going to give you tons of softening and moisturizing. But if you want to afterwards use some of the Love and Light hand cream, this also has some brightening neroli oil in it, so that really uplifting scent. Both of them in combination is really going to bring that neroli out.
So yeah, this is a really great, nice to have a lighter hand cream to our addition. So something that's maybe a little more everyday use if you don't work as hard with your hands as somebody like Rosie or Dan does, our compounders. And that fragrance in here, really energizing, uplifting, so really puts you in a positive mood due to the power of aromatherapy. We mentioned those finest essential oils in the world, right? And also actually, so both of these products are coming very soon, so keep an eye out for those coming into your shops and on your website. But one really innovative new product which has launched and is available, I'm gonna grab this here, is called the Golden Handshake. So certainly a unique and innovative take on hand care, the kind of product we've never really done before. It starts out like this. So is a solid, naked, which is our cheeky way of saying unpackaged, and self-preserving product. So
I actually probably just made that batch too.
Oh, so also very fresh, and Rosie can obviously speak to the effects of this one. Self-preserving meaning no synthetic preservatives added, so really using the way that ingredients are balanced to keep this product fresh. So it starts out like this, and what you'll do to make your hot hand mask or a hand treatment at home is actually add about a few inches of hot water in a mug like this, and this little hand puck, let's say, will melt down into sort of like a homemade take on a hot hand cream. So cupuaçu butter, argan oil, really conditioning and nourishing oils. You can use this then to coat the hands or to really soak your hands in the product while it's warm. I always like to say throw on like your favorite trashy TV show and then sit in trance, or throw on Lush Live, better than a trashy TV show, and really let your hands soak and let those oils and butters do their work. So the way to create something that's unique, but really a fresh take on hand care.
And of course, we love plastic-free glitter at Lush.
Absolutely.
Little sparkle.
Yeah, so our shimmer's made from natural minerals or actually ingredients like seaweed would have been turned into more of that tangible pieces of glitter. So thinking about the environment. right? So when you're using your golden handshake, of course, people like Rosie, busy working with our hands, but that does mean that we're on our feet all day. So a big range of foot care products as well. One that I want to highlight for you guys is Foot Soak and Fancy Free. So maybe while you're watching Lush Live and relaxing with your hands in your golden handshake hot hand mask, you can try this brand new product, which was actually designed as a softening and relaxing foot soak. So essentially it works like a big bath bomb, and I've actually been soaking my feet with sort of whatever bath bombs I had kicking around for a long time, but now to have one that's actually designed for that. So you pop your Foot Soak and Fancy Free into a bowl of hot water, and you can see this one is slowly gonna fizz away. You've got ingredients like sea salt and Epsom salts, actually, which help to relax sore muscles by really softening the water, adding those minerals.
Also a couple of different kinds of seaweed in there.
Oh, yes.
Some Irish moss.
We can see here, if you can see. So those bits of Irish moss that Rosie's talking about, you got to see the white Epsom salts here. Those are going to soften the skin and really sort of just like release their minerals and their softening gel. And then you have a carrageenan seaweed, which is a powder, and the same kind that is in the base for our shower jellies that adds a really nice silky slip to this. Plus sort of relaxing lavender and chamomile oil, so a really calming experience.
You can feel how soft it is already.
Yes, yeah. I know it's for the feet, but I can imagine how great this feels on my hands now as well. So really thinking about how we do have quite a wide range of brand new foot care products, a few other foot lotions, as well as a new pumice and salt foot scrub. So many of these which have gone onto our website now. For the Foot Soak and Fancy Free, that one's a little bit of a sneak peek, and you can keep your eye out for that in the future. But make sure you're checking those out too, really to see how we've taken body care to the next level. All right. So I notice here that I do have a few more questions. I'm just going to dry my hands if you don't mind, coming through from our social team. And so I want to answer, again, like I said, what you guys want to know. Great question here talking about shower jellies. So Claire Choi, thanks for the question, Claire, wants to know if Whoosh shower jelly would help with body acne or skin that is prone to breakouts. I'm glad you brought that up because I actually think that would be a great product to recommend. Oh, and Rosie's got some.
Got it right here.
I've never seen the Whoosh. So we have fresh grapefruit in here, which is going to have a really enzymic, cleansing, toning property on the skin. So it will help to clear up excess oil. And if anyone has had sort of spotty skin or irritated skin, you notice it can also be uncomfortable. And a shower jelly like Whoosh does have that seaweed base, so just like our Foot Soak and Fancy Free, can be very soothing and calming at the same time. And also we do have a honey water base of this, and honey can be great for a little extra kind of cleansing properties, but also having that soothing property.
Very soothing, yeah.
Good call, Claire. I would recommend that one. Also, you could try, while we're speaking of that, a product like our Dream Wash shower smoothie is another that is a great recommendation. So again, not a very traditional shower product. It's like a mixture between a body lotion and a shower gel. So you wash with it, but it feels like a thick cream.
Very rich and creamy.
Yeah. And you've got essential oils like tea tree and lavender, which again can help to balance and repair the skin and can help fight off acne and irritation on the skin. So a possible other one for you to look at would be Dream Wash. All right. So let's see, what else have we got here? I think it's Arian Flores asks the age-old question, are any of your products edible? And, I can tell you, being surrounded by fresh ingredients, and I'm sure this goes for Rosie too, sometimes it is very tempting to want to eat the products, if not the ingredients themselves.
Especially when you're making them.
Yes. When it smells like food and it looks like food, it's tempting. I would say, an herbalist by the name of Barbara Griggs once said that the best skin food ever invented is just that, good food. So we do choose to use ingredients that nourish our skin the same way that they nourish our insides. However, I think our expertise is in inventing effects for the skin, the hair, and the mind, and I probably wouldn't recommend eating them just because flavor isn't necessarily something that we always try. Yeah. Aside from lip balms and lip scrubs, which do taste amazing.
Very, very tasty.
Yeah, I would stick with that. It's a good question, and I will tell you, we've all been tempted more than once. And then we do have one last question here from, I think it's Michael, 125, asks, will there be a replacement for Granny Takes a Dip Bath Bomb? That is a really exciting question. I can tell you the answer is yes. And I can tell you that after we go back to manufacturing for one more segment, we will see that replacement. So stay tuned, and we'll see that. And in the meantime, let's go back to Nicola in our factory.
Thanks, Jeff. Well, welcome back. I'm here in the bombs room. We're actually making some beautiful, fresh bath bombs for your bath. So let's take a little look here with Alex and see what we're making it. So how's it going, Alex?
It's great.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're making the experimenter today.
Fantastic. And so tell us a little bit about this one.
Yeah, it's a super bright and exciting new bath bomb to our collection. It's loaded with pop rocks and sparkles, and it's got 5 colors in it. 5 colors.
Oh, excellent. So really beautiful in the bath, and you drop that in, that plonk, plonk fizz, and all the glitter and sparkles that come out of it. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's tons of fun.
I love the bath bombs with the popping candy, actually. The Fizz Banger is my favorite bath bomb. I don't know if you guys have tried it, but when you put your ears in the water, you can just hear it crackling in the bath. And so this is going to have somewhat of a similar experience as well. What about you? What's your favorite bath bomb?
It's from the last couple Christmases. Lord of Misrule is my favorite. So I'm hoping it's coming back this year. I don't know.
Beautiful. And I know Jeff and Rosie were making the infusion for the shower cream. Such a beautiful smell. So actually, they have similar ingredients. So this one is vanilla. What else?
It's got the Fairtrade Vanilla Absolute, Tonka, and vetiver. So the vetiver gives it that really nice earthy kind of smoky smell,
yeah.
and it's nicely balanced out with the vanilla and Tonka.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tonka is a little bit like vanilla, has that nice sweetness to it as well. We actually get our vanilla from Western Uganda at the Nadali estate. It's the world's first fairly traded vanilla absolute. So really excited to use that in all of our products that have vanilla. So you guys must make a lot of bath bombs per day, huh?
Yeah. How many?
How many leaves this room?
About 2 or 3 groups in a day. Usually make about 2,500.
Wow.
A lot of bombs in a day.
Amazing.
We're busy.
So imagine them all stacked up in the shops ready for you to grab them and take them home and use them in your bath too.
Want to get your hands in
I
here?
do. I was just going to say, I want to get these gloves on, get my hands in. I'm not very good at this. I haven't tried it before, so let's see how it
It
works.
takes practice.
If I can even get my gloves on. Okay, so tell me what I got to do here.
All right, so I'm just gonna mix this up for you. We're gonna take one side of each of the molds. And
Okay.
you're gonna toss some of this guy on top of it.
So some of the blue.
Yeah, a little bit on either side.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna just smack them together. So you don't want to do it too tight, but you don't want to do it too loose because you really want it to stick and hold.
Okay.
So it's all about that perfect. You got to find that perfect fine line.
Okay. Well, I might stick with retail. There it goes. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys to continue making the beautiful experimenter. I've got one right here. If you guys want to take a little peek at it, you can actually see that luster and glitter and those lovely 5 colors bursting out of it. Smells beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna head back here to see what Mo is up to. I think we're making a different bath bomb over this way. Hi, Mo.
Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing lovely, thank you.
Fantastic. So Mo, tell us what's happening over here.
So we're all making intergalactic bath bombs. So this is a really neat bath bomb. You've not only got layers of really bright, awesome colors, but then you've also got really cool layers of smell. So it's really cool. Yeah.
Amazing. And the smell, I can smell it from here. It's really refreshing.
Oh, so it wakes you up in the morning. It's really great. It's a perfect bath bomb to work with. So we've got that layers of peppermint and grapefruit to help you lift you up into space. But then you've got the really grounding cedarwood as well as vetiver, just like an experimenter. And then you've got popping candy and tons of shimmers to bring you into nebulas and shooting stars. It's really awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Who would want to come down from that? That sounds incredible. Okay.
Exactly.
Well, this looks so pretty. I'd love to kind of get my hands in and have a little feel of it.
Yeah, definitely. So we've got the 2 halves here.
Okay.
I'll let you do the honors here.
Okay,
So
I'm going to sprinkle a little bit
yeah,
here
just
too.
sprinkle a little bit on there. And then you want to press those
Press
guys
those.
together. I'll let you do the
Alright.
honors.
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
There you are.
Amazing. So I don't know if you guys have ever been to any of our private parties in store, but you also get to press your own blackberry bath bomb as part of our Little Lush Fans parties too.
Exactly.
So you can also get a chance to do this if you sign up for one of our parties.
So much fun.
Yeah, it's amazing. Well, this smell is so fantastic, so refreshing. What's your favorite bath bomb to make? Do you also like these fresh smells too?
Oh, I love this. It's our first day doing it. So
Yeah?
it's coming soon. But this one has been my favorite so far just because the smell wakes you up. Plus you get those really relaxing. So you're just
Brilliant.
a perfect balance.
And it keeps you energized while you're working.
Exactly.
This looks amazing. Well, the colors, the glitter, the sparkle. I feel like I want to see this in the water. Maybe we might take a little peek of that in just a second. I'm going to help Mo finish up on these guys, but why don't we head back to the shop and maybe Jeff can tempt us with a little bath bomb demo. Thanks you guys for watching. We'll see you soon.
All right, Lush Live. So as promised, let's check out the new intergalactic bath bomb in the water because it's worth 1,000 words. So you can see, you've just seen it being made, this fresh, brand new bath bomb fizzing away in our hot water here. Sure to be a spectacle and a real example of how bath art is in the eye of the beholder and how you really can be your own creator. Every single bath that you take is going to be an original work of art, and you can see with this intergalactic, this is no exception. So the many different colors that you saw being put into this product, swirling away, leaving sort of beautiful trails of color in the water. We've also got 3 different kinds of plastic-free glitter. So that environmental glitter that Rosie talked about, leaving this beautiful starry sky of a bath water. I challenge you to ever want to get out of this bath because you'll want to lay in it for hours. So definitely an experience to behold. And that fragrance, if you could smell this at home, it's the invigorating peppermint is so overwhelming with that fresh grapefruit. This will be an amazing bath bomb really for energy and excitement. And as we get into the colder seasons, at least up here in the Pacific Northwest, you're going to want that really bright and cleansing effect. So you can see intergalactic bath bomb, beautiful to look at, beautifully handmade, but it is really in the water when these products come to life. And that's why I really can't wait. We can't wait for you guys to get your hands on as many of these new innovations and inventions as possible. And you'll notice while you were over hanging out with Nicola, we had the opportunity to get some of these brand new sneak peeks out for you and really show you what this new range of bath products can look like that is making its way online and to our shops in the very near future. So on top of intergalactic, that really fresh peppermint grapefruit fragrance, we have something like Yoga Bomb. So I would say probably the opposite of a very energizing bath. This is a really relaxing and calming bath to take. Every little detail is carefully thought out, and you'll notice when you get to try a Yoga Bomb that it fizzes extra slow. So that meditative, calming experience of taking a hot bath is really dragged out as long as it possibly can. So in my case, maybe not the best one to take before work when you're in a hurry, but really when you have a whole evening to languish in this really woodsy sandalwood and hoe wood, which is a new essential oil that we're using for very grounding and calming bath. You'll also see something like, and this is a real star to look at, the Guardian of the Forest bath bomb. So on the top you have the mold depicting the tree, and if you flip the bath bomb over, every single one carefully hand pressed into a separate mold with different colors. The fragrance of this one, really green and mossy, so taking on that forest inspiration. You have oak moss absolute, as well as rosewood, which we source from the Peruvian rainforest, where our rosewood essential oil is distilled from the fallen trees and branches, so the most ethical way, rather than falling down the trees, which are an endangered species. So we're replenishing the source that we're using to give you a beautiful scented bath, but also an ethically sourced essential oil. So Guardians of the Forest also has that beautiful plastic-free luster. So you won't emerge from the forest sparkling like a wood nymph, but you will really see the swirls of green and gold glitter in the bath. So Guardians of the Forest, a personal favorite. And if you do think about Lush's stance on choosing ethical ingredients and regenerative sources, the name does say a lot too, because we like to think ourselves as Guardians of the Forest in a small way, and you can be that too. We also saw the Experimenter, of course. You saw this being made, and really, I would say the hero for innovation when it comes to creativity at Lush, with 5 different colors, a fragrance that includes grounding essential oils like vetiver and tonka resin, which is very calming and grounding. The Experimenter, again, like our Intergalactic, one that you could just watch fizzing and shimmering for hours until someone finally knocks down the bathroom door and makes sure that you're okay. You will also notice, so we had that question earlier, and I promised, that we did have an alternative to Granny Takes a Dip bath bomb coming out. So many people's favorite bath bomb was on our discontinued list, but that's because it is returning as a new product. So our Granny Takes a Dip Bubble Bar will be replacing the swirly, multicolored Granny Takes a Dip bath bomb. So we have the same fragrance of black pepper essential oil, warming ginger, as well as lemon essential oil, so that invigorating scent that still smells very sort of spicy and reminiscent of incense. But now you have it in a bubble bar, which you can use for 1 to 2 baths, so you can still get lots of your psychedelic swirling baths. So I hope you're excited to see Granny Takes a Dip. And then other favorites of ours, products that have been revamped just to make sure that your experience is the best that it can be. So if we have any fans of creamy candy bubble bar out there, so our vanilla absolute scented, cocoa butter filled, creamy moisturizing bubble bar, we've amped up the color, we've amped up the fragrance, as we have with many of our favorite bubble bars, just to make sure that you're having the most beautiful and effective bath that you can. So you can really keep an eye out for other bestsellers or your favorites that have a fresh look, but still really encapsulating all of the effects that you've always loved. And to look at some of these other really beautiful, and crazy inventions here, we've got products like Milky Bath, which is a brand new bubble bar. It looks like a little bottle of milk, which is adorable, with a warm patchouli and orange fragrance. Is also a throwback to an older Lush soap we used to have called Milky Bar, or a hot milk bubble bath. So something new to try. We've also got cocoa butter in here to moisturize the skin. And a product like the Pink Flamingo, I really have to show you. You're probably used to seeing the reusable bubble bar as an invention that's been a staple for our holiday ranges for the last few years. And we're now seeing this come out to our shops in the form of the Pink Flamingo. So a reusable bubble bar doesn't get crumbled. It's a harder mixture of softening baking soda and creamy cream of tartar that you can just swirl in the bath to keep making bubbles over and over. And most people find they get about 3 to 5 baths out of these. I get less because I like to use a ton. And you have a really fresh, again, sweet and rosewood fragrance from the Pink Flamingo. So you can set this aside and keep using it over and over and over. And then lastly, because I know we have a lot of bath bomb fans out there, and you did get to just see bath bombs being made fresh and by hand, a really exciting new invention is the frozen bath bomb. So you can probably guess where the inspiration came from. You've got these layers of icy blue with iridescent shimmer all the way through. So when you're laying in a frozen bath, it really does look like you're in an enchanting ice storm with these swirls and this shimmer swirling around. And the fragrance, also a very uplifting and happy perfume. For fans of our Happy Happy Joy Joy hair conditioner or the Sea Spray volume spray, we've borrowed that fragrance for our frozen bath bomb. So an orange blossom, rose, and grapefruit fragrance really make you feel good and really grounded. So with all of these beautiful new bath products, as well as the ones that I didn't chat about, you're going to start to see these rolling out into our shops and on our website very soon. We'll actually see our holiday range hitting shops mid-October, with these new bath products aiming to start making their way towards you around the same time. So keep an eye out for these. Sooner than later, they'll start popping up on our website, so keep checking that for your opportunity to see the new products making their way to you as soon as possible. As you saw earlier, our compounders in the factory are working hard to get all of these products made and fabulous and polished up so we can get them to you to try. All right? So while I'm very excited about this bath range and would love to be inside that intergalactic bath bomb right now, I know that I have lots of questions from you that I want to take a chance to answer. So as we're making our way towards the end of Lush Live, I want to head back to you guys and talk about some of the things that you want to know. So a few of our questions here. Kevin Marino asked, anything to get rid of sweaty feet? A great product question and one of my favorites. A lot of people want to know. We do actually have a great range in shop now, Kevin, of dusting powders, both for the feet in the form of tea for toes, as well as other deodorant powders like the Grinch, that all use absorbent natural materials, things like corn flour or baking soda to absorb moisture, so keeping the feet really dry. I know I like to use them as what I would call like invisible socks, so sprinkling my feet with those if I want to go barefoot. And then as a sneak peek, a product we're hoping to see later in the year, we also have a new foot dusting powder. It's called Twinkle Toes, and it contains an ingredient called lycopodium powder, which is one of my favorite to say, lycopodium powder. But it's also really cooling on the feet. It's actually a dried Icelandic moss that we put in powdered form, and it's very cooling on the feet. So great if you get sweaty feet. So keep an eye out for Twinkle Toes, but try Tea for Toes in the meantime. We also had a question, something I'm really excited to answer actually. Karina at Pink Carnation asked about whether or not the kitchen concept will be coming to North America. And I am happy to let you know that we are still on track for seeing the Lush kitchen, which is the definition of fresh cosmetics, hitting North America in spring 2016. So next spring. We're still working hard and on track for that, which means you will be able to buy exclusive cosmetics the day that they're made. And we're really excited for that concept to come to North America. And if you're not familiar with it, you can check out lush.co.uk to see the original kitchen, which is based in England, to see how that concept would work. And actually, speaking about the UK and North America, have another question here asking whether or not the Oxford Street sort of superstore concept will be coming to North America. So this is our global 3-story flagship in London, England. And the answer is that we would love to see that concept make its way. And we're actually actively looking at real estate, looking at locations, and trying to find really the best city in North America to have that 3-story amazing customer experience flagship store. So if you know anywhere or you have a city that you're particularly passionate about, send it to us, #LushLive, and let us know where you think the North American flagship store should be. Obviously, I think Vancouver because it's close to home for me, but that is something that we're working on trying to do. A few more questions here. So Forest Forever had asked, and to come back to a concept we've talked about a lot, which is our shower jellies, wants to know what makes the new shower jellies so special. And I would have to say, on top of shower jellies being special in general, they are, a wobbly soap and in a lot of ways like a solid take on a liquid shower gel. You'll notice that with the new formulas, the shower jellies are more solid than ever. So you still get that wobble and that wiggle, but they really stay in one piece like a bar of soap. And they still contain lots of skin softening vegetable glycerin and that skin softening seaweed. But the experience you have with these new jellies is really remarkable. And I have to say, in 10 years, the best shower jelly experience I've ever had. And also, I really like the take on new ingredients. So like we saw with Rosie in the shower gels, beautiful new infusions. We have a pine infusion in our Needles and Pines shower jelly, a eucalyptus infusion in the 93,000 Miles, which is our muscle relaxing shower jelly. So we're really looking at new ingredients and how we can bring new fragrances and new effects out. So I encourage you to try them. They are available on the website now. And again, just throughout the course of time, send us your thoughts on those, and I'm sure that the compounders and the product inventors would love to hear what you think of these beautiful new products. So thank you for that question. Let me see here. So we do have a question here about an ingredient. So do we have any new products that contain lavender? I would have to say, of all the ones that we're looking at, Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair shower gel is a beautiful new shower gel. And on top of containing fresh fig juice and fresh guava juice for kind of a tropical backstory, it does contain a lavender infusion. And the fragrance does sort of recall sort of classic perfumes of, say, the 1950s or 40s. So a really elegant shower gel, but that relaxing lavender is a really important role in that. And again, we're using the essential oil in the perfume, but also actual lavender flowers in the infusion. And then Softy, which is a new foot lotion that we didn't get a chance to talk about, also has a lavender base. So very soothing on the skin, calming and relaxing, and will be a great follow-up to using the Foot Soak and Fancy Free foot soak that we saw. All right. So let me just see here. I think we have time for one last question before we wrap up. So we have here, where are we here? So again, lots of questions about shower jellies. I'm glad to know you guys are so excited about these. So Mindex Funeral wants to know, is there a benefit to using shower jellies versus the shower gels or a different body wash? I think that really comes down to your preference. You can imagine, for me, I kind of tend to have all of them in the shower all the time. But really, some of the benefits to using shower jellies, you get the additional softening property of the seaweed. But really, if you've never tried it, the concept of the shower jelly involves keeping that shower jelly in the freezer. And I know you might imagine, if you haven't tried this yet, that it might feel like a shock taking a frozen shower jelly into the shower. But it's really an energizing and exciting experience, to say the least. The frozen jelly, which will stay wobbly but just really hold the cold, will stimulate and boost circulation, get the blood flowing in a way that really no other body wash product on the planet can do. So think about freezing your shower jellies if you really want to enhance kind of a weird and wonderful, innovative effect that they have. All right? So I have to say, we're getting to the point where it's time for us to wrap up. But first of all, I have to say a huge thank you to everyone who has tuned in across the world to watch Lush Live. It's been great having the opportunity to talk about all of these brand new inventions, but more importantly, to answer the questions that you have. So for those of you who've been using the hashtag and following us on social media, thank you again. Your contribution has made my job a lot more fun, and I really hope we have more opportunity to do these in the future. And as always, you don't need to use the hashtag LushLive to get in touch with us. Send us your questions, send us your comments. We are literally always listening on social media and love the opportunity to talk to you. So again, thank you so much. I know that all of the compounders are sure wanting to go relax and maybe use one of those foot soak and fancy free. So it's time for us to go. But I hope Lush Live has been as fun for you as it has for us. And I look forward to seeing you again next time.